Hello, we're playing Shadows of Brimstone. We're looking for the lair of a brutal night terror. Let's just get on with it. Sadie, if you could hold up the old lantern, please. Yep, that's good, thank you. Sadie, why don't you go first this time? Yeah. 5. Yep, we'll go to this doorway. Let's have a look through. A mining room. And with any luck, the lair of the beast that we're looking for. Randall. 1, 2, 3. We do have some encroaching shadows movement bonus, so we'll move Randall a little further forwards. We have got no clue. 2 exits, 2 encounters. Alright, first up we have Voice of Corruption. As you enter the room, the lights seem to dim and flicker. In your head you hear a raspy voice, more ancient than time itself. I'm not reading all that. What does it say? Come closer, release me, and I will give you power beyond your wildest dreams. Alright, we all need to make a spirit test. Randall's spirit is 3, thanks to his locket. He passed. And Sadie's spirit is also 3. She also passed. Alright, so we resist the power of the darkness. So we can heal some sanity and get 10 XP each. Right, Randall, you can heal all of this. There we go. Back to your full mental capacity. And Sadie. Yeah, you are also feeling just peachy now. What else do we have here? The dark below. The darkness grows stronger here. You can feel it in the air. Draw a darkness card. Savage attack. Why does this one keep coming up? So, during the next fight, all enemies are -1 defense, but gain +2 combat and shots. Alright, very good, you two. Now proceed. The old lantern gives us a 9. That's just fine, and I forgot to move the hero posse marker along. We need 8 now. And I mustn't forget, we are -1 to those rolls because of the encroaching shadows. Still, we are fine for now. Randall, activate. You can move 5, 6, 7 squares. Which way do you want to go? That way, yes, good idea. We've come across some rail chutes. Okay, Sadie, you just need to catch up. Right, sorry about that. That was a 1, so she gains a crit. What do you think? Shall we spend it immediately? Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, Sadie's going to scavenge and not find anything. Now, let's see what's in the rail chutes. Still no clue. 1 encounter, 1 exit. Alright, we also have the advanced encounter for this location, rock slide, so let's deal with that one first. Rusty metal chutes protrude into this chamber, most likely used to funnel loose rocks from the mining down into waiting minecarts. Now the whole area seems unstable. As you pick your way through, rocks begin to fall down the chutes, dislodged by your movement. Look out! So we all need to make agility tests. Well, neither of us are particularly agile. Randall, you first with your agility of 2. You dodge. And Sadie with her outlaw armor has an agility of 1. Oh, she also dodged though. Very good. That is 20 experience each. Ooh, and then we might find something in the debris. So strength tests. Right, Randall, strength is 2. Passed. Sadie, your strength is 6. You also passed. So what's that? 1 loot card each. Randall, you found some darkstone. Sadie, you found some darkstone as well. Okay, Sadie, why don't you put your 1 piece safely in Randall's tomb chest? And then let's see how many pieces Randall has found. 3, very good. We have filled up the tomb chest. Alright, with the rock slide out of the way, let's see what we've got here. A standoff. As you enter the room, you come face to face with a grizzled-looking bandido, headed for the other direction. He stops dead in his tracks, fingers twitching over both loaded holsters. Alright, let's put a bandido down. There we go. Not quite the right scale, but there we go. Right, so we can either try to reason with him or take him down. Sadie. Sadie's going to try and take him down. So, it's an initiative test. Sadie's initiative is 4. Now, I could use Twitch here to add a 4 to this, but I'm going to hold on to Twitch for the final boss area, I think. So, let's see how we get on with this. We just need a 6. No. I don't mind spending grit on that. Try again, Sadie. There's the 6. Sadie is fastest on the draw, takes the bandido down. 50 XP for Sadie. Alright, with all that out of the way, the room is now clear. Let's hold up the old lantern. Need to score a 9 now. Yes. Randall activates. Only one way to go. He's there. Let's have a peek. Oh, this passage is so mid. Right, Sadie, keep up. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'll add 2 to Sadie's movement there from the encroaching shadows. Next round. Double 4. That would be falling rubble. I think we can handle a little bit of falling rubble. Yeah, that's fine. Each hero takes d6 hits. Right, you first, Randall. 3 hits. Despite what I said earlier, we're not using d8s for the Black Whisper because technically this isn't a darkness effect, is it? It's a world effect. So, he takes 2 wounds. And Sadie takes 4 hits. I'm sure she'll be fine. 4 wounds potentially. She does have her outlaw armor. She takes 2 wounds. Oof! Ow! Right, falling rubble out of the way. Let's proceed. Very good roll for the old lantern. Right, Randall, you can activate first. That gets you to the doorway. Let's have a peek. We rotated again. We have found the vault. Right, Sadie. 1. Oh, you can have a grit. And I don't think we'll advance any further than that. We don't know what this is going to be. Hopefully the lair. Inside the vault is... Right, we have a clue. We have 2 previous clues, so we're going to add 4 to this die roll. We need a 6 or better. There it is. A familiar smell. Yes, we have found the Brutal Night Terror. Now, last time we found the Brutal Night Terror, we lost immediately because we had lots of Growing Dread cards and the darkness escaped the mine. But this time we've made it there in plenty of time. Oh, that needs to go there. Look at all these adjustments. What is going on? Well, first of all, because this is the Brutal Night Terror we have been tracking down, it's an extra tough one. It has an extra 18 health. We have a Savage Attack in play, so its defense goes down to 2, but it has 6 dice in combat. It has an elite ability. It is a hunter, so it has a to hit of 4+ rather than 5+. And we have demonic speed in play, so its movement goes up to 7 and its initiative goes up to 5. Ooh, one more thing, the Brutal Night Terror is also tough. Let's put that skull there to remind me. It is immune to critical hits. Perhaps not too much of a problem with its defense of 2. But it's the damage output I'm worried about. Claws. Night Terror combat hits count as 2 hits each. It's throwing 6 dice in combat. We do have one revive token, and we're lucky that there were no growing dread cards. This counter here represents the kidnapped victim. Once the battle's over, we roll some dice to see if he is still alive or dead. Before we get stuck in, let's catch up with a few things I forgot from the previous session. With the Hellvermin fight, I owe Randall 2 horror hits from the Hellvermin Sphere effect. So he takes 2 sanity damage. Somewhat of a delayed fear effect there. And Sadie had killed a Hellvermin, so I owe her a sinister laugh. However, I did mistakenly use d8s for the judge's damage roll, so let's call it even. Right, let's begin. We need to start the round, first of all. Let's try and hold back the darkness. No, we do get She-High's call, though. So darkness goes up to 5. Some grit for Randall. Sadie, if you're going to use your twitch, now's a good time to use it, so why don't you twitch, add 4 to your initiative, and you can activate first. Yeah. Free for movement. Probably want to use the outlaw pistol, so let's run into close combat. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2 for encroaching shadows. And she's going to fire outlaw pistol in one hand, the judge in the other. Let's use the black gun belt now for +2 shots. And we'll make that with the judge. I don't know why Sadie ran right up to the Night Terror. We can't get critical hits on it anyway. This outlaw pistol thing doesn't matter anyway. Anyway, here we go. We're going to unload the entire cylinder of the judge into the Night Terror. 6 hits. That's pretty reasonable. I don't think we need to spend any grit on a reroll. Let's see how much damage the bullets do. That's not bad, Sadie. After defense, that is 13 wounds. There we go. Demon blood splatters everywhere, and Sadie scores 65 experience, I think. Alright, the Night Terror chooses its target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sadly, going for Randall. So with 7 squares movement, that brings the beastie around here. Sadie, what are you doing? You forgot this terror effect. Come on, you need to make those sanity checks. You're fine for once. Okay, here come the claws. 6 dice, hitting on 4s, because it is a hunter. Okay, Randall needs to dodge 4 hits. Well, that's 2 going through, but we forgot the Brutal Night Terror's claws. Hits count as 2 hits, so here comes some more. He dodges all of those. Right, 8 wounds, that's okay. We do have the Amulet of Kotak, but I'm gonna hang on to that for now. Okay, Randall activates. 3. Well, he can stay there. He's going to turn around. He needs to make some willpower saves, right? What we got here? Night Terror's terror is 2. He fails 1. And this beastie has soul drain, so that's going to do 3 sanity damage. That does not concern Randall too much. Alright, let's open fire with the Colt Rifle. 3 shots. 1 hit is fine. We will make it a corruption shot, so d6 plus 4. 7, then minus 2 for the Night Terror's defense. 5 damage, bringing the Night Terror up to 18 wounds. End of the round, so this Night Terror has taken a lot of punishment, but it's nowhere near dead yet. Let's hold up the old lantern. 4. That will get us a Growing Dread card. So let's use Randall's Book of the Occult and prevent the darkness from advancing. And Randall got a She-High's call as well, so he's on 2 grit now. Okay. The demon moves around to the other side of Randall. 6 combat dice. 3 hits. And for this thing, 3 hits means 6 hits. Okay, Randall, let's see how you do. Dodges all but 2. So another 8 damage would knock him down to the ground, so let's suck up all that damage into the Amulet of Kotak. Let's have Randall go next. 4 for movement, he's good staying there. Right. Terror. Fails 1, so that is 3 sanity loss. And we're fine with that. Randall is a very stable genius, no problems. Alright, let's use a bandage. Take off 3 wounds. Okay, fire that cult rifle. 2 hits. Right, the first hit will make the corruption hit, and let's use Randall's Zealot ability. He's going to take 3 wounds, and we'll add another d6 to the damage. 2d6 plus 4, let's go. What's that? I'm going to spend a grit. Better. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So after defense, that is 10 damage. The other cult rifle shot deals 2 plus 1 is 3 damage, minus 2 for defense, 1 damage. Randall, we forgot your XP last time, so if you tot everything up, you're getting 80 experience. Sadie, pay attention. You need to activate. Let's see if you can finish the job. 3 for movement. May as well stay there. She will, of course, fire the outlaw pistol and the judge. Only 2 hits. We can do better. Let's spend a grit. Okay, we've got 4 hits. Bang, 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 bang. Right, so they don't do any damage. These are 4 damage each, 8 damage. Right, our cuddly demon now has 37 wounds out of its 38 health. Almost a kill. And 40 experience for Sadie. Okay, next round. This is where it will all go wrong, right? Old lantern. We fail. Ooh, we have lantern oil. Let's use it. Right, Sadie can re-roll this too. We really need it to be a 5 or a 6 though. Yeah. There we go, we held back the darkness. The Night Terror continues to claw at Randall. Right, 5 hits means 10 hits with this thing's claws. Randall is down, yes. Ugh. But it's okay because we have a revive token. Just a flesh wound. Okay, so we can take all those off and he gains a grit. There we go, fully refreshed. Second wind. Right, Sadie, you may have the honour of finishing the battle. So, very nice. Yeah, why don't you toddle along there? Just for the show of it, open fire with your guns. Okay, now you've got no grit, Sadie, so try not to miss with everything. Bang, bang, bang. That's 2 hits with the judge and 1 with the outlaw pistol. Damage is enough to slay the beast. 30 experience. Alright, let's dash over and check on this townsfolk. Alright, so we need to roll 3 dice, and on a 5 or less, the poor guy is dead. We've done really well getting here in plenty of time. Exact opposite to our last experience with this mission. And he's alive. Alright, good work you two. What's the reward? Well, first off you get 50 experience each. We have a reward for bringing back the kidnapped victim. D6 times $50 each, I think. Randall, 200, and Sadie, 100. And finally, loot. So, of course, we get 1 loot card each for killing the Night Terror, and a bonus loot for rescuing the downed gunslinger there. So, Randall, you get some gear and an artifact. Ooh, what's it going to be? The gear is a hunting rifle. Meh. And the Scroll of Flames. What does this do? Discard to gain free attack. Place 4 Hellfire markers in any space within range 8. Yada yada. Very interesting. Randall likes spells. So that's good. It does require Spirit Freehair to use, so yes, Randall is just in there thanks to his locket. And Sadie, what do you get? You can have some coins, whoop-de-doo, and gold bars, that's more like it. So, there we are, we emerge from the mine, vindicated. And we just need to travel to a town now. We'll deal with all those shenanigans in the next session, I think. I'm going to decide now what I'm going to do with the Cursed Void Crystals. I think free corruption is a nice place to be. We won't add any more corruption points, so that means an extra travelling hazard, which we'll sort out next time. And we've come away with some nice loot as well. So, yes, thank you very much for watching, everyone. I will catch you next time.